Jason and I had met socially maybe once or twice, so I didn't know him at all, but I always really liked him. I just inherently sort of felt like, oh, I like that Jason Bateman guy. And so lucky for me, here we are married to each other.
There's certain boxes one wants to check when you're making entertainment for people, and one of those things is some sort of relatable family dynamic. The four of them are definitely the center of the show, but it's kind of presented in a way that's challenging to kind of get on board with, because these kids are exposed to some difficult things to reconcile with. They know that their parents are criminals or doing criminal things.
What's been interesting is to look at a dynamic of four people who are a family, who do love each other, but they don't know each other. So they have their preconceived notions of who they think each other are and what they think their relationships are to each other, and then you see one by one and episode by episode, season by season, the truth is sort of, put in front of their faces, and they have to deal with that.
I was drawn to this as a director first and foremost. I wanted to direct all the episodes. Ultimately, we couldn't create enough time for me to prep them all, and by directing the first two, you get to establish all of these looks and tones and a whole palette and production design for all of this great writing. As EP, I get to kind of oversee the whole process and still kind of satisfy that challenge I was looking for. That's helpful for me as an actor and as a director and as a producer into the second season as well, to know that all of that stuff is firmly in place. I'm just doing the first two here in the second year, so I can fly back and forth to see my family a little bit more this year, which is important.
Jason is a great director. He's not just a good director, he's a really, really, really good director. He enjoys it, he's great with the crew, he's great with the company. And when you're directed by an actor, we can always take a deep breath a little bit. And television is just a huge challenge. It's a challenge technically, it's a challenge production-wise. I'm still learning about it. The more I do it, this is the second long-form thing I've ever done, so I'm still sort of trying to find my way through.
In season two, the challenges for the Bird family certainly escalate. There's their responsibility to the drug cartel, to the Snells, who's a local family here that we're kind of in business with, and we got to watch $50 million instead of $8 million this year, and we're trying to build a casino to help facilitate that money laundering, and so we got to deal with bureaucrats and mob, and people are wearing ties instead of cowboy hats this year.
I still don't understand money laundering and how it works. I don't think I ever will. I tried to do a little research on that and tried to grasp it as much as I could. Fortunately, I don't think that's a skill I'm going to require in the future, so I sort of let it go at that.